2.4 game more also. I think I played overall good, but I'm looking to improve as it seems I can't game more past this limit. I go up and down constantly, thank you in advance if you're helping. I will help you, bro. By LeeZarock. Hope I read it right. Okay, Ursa. Let's see. Looks like you're going to middle. Okay, it's also middle. Tide until bottom. Sven and Witch Doctor top. Crystal Maiden can be, I think Crystal Maiden's roaming. They have Alchemist middle, Huska and Dazzle offlane, Sniper and Pudge bottom. Okay. Looks like a fun game to me. I don't like your first item. I really don't like this item. This makes sense. This makes sense if you are going to safe lane carry. Your level 1 item makes sense as a safe lane carry, but as a middle, I do not recommend getting this item. Well, first of all, okay, so your allies we're not giving you tango, so that's fine. But if you get one tango, I think I would have gotten a 1 stat shield and Quelling Blade. What that does is, if you get tango, stat shield, and Quelling Blade, it's gonna make you last it much easier. So you're basically, if you're going to middle, you already have a crazy amount of damage with your free swipes. He cannot come near you. This guy, Alchemist, he's a melee. This guy cannot come near you. If you just right click him, he's gonna have to get back. The only downside of as Ursa is his base damage is kind of low. It's only 50. This guy now has Quelling Blade. He has 55 damage, base damage, so this guy can definitely own you in terms of last hitting. So now you guys are pulling aggro to each other. Okay. I understand that you really want to get the Pullman shield. This works. I think this is always really good item in early game, but I would have gotten Quelling Blade instead. What that does is it's gonna make you competitive, to have a better chance of winning the lane by overfarming Alchemist. What's really good, what's really optimistic in this situation right now is that you're Ursa. He can't come near you. Why didn't you slow him down? I think if you did slow him down, right here, if you did slow him down using your first spell, he might have died. I think he might have died. If you right clicked him two times, 3 times, he was dead. This was dead. So there was a chance that you could have killed him, and you missed it. You can't. Nope. 2 busted. So if you had a Quelling Blade, do you see how you can imagine hitting another last tower becoming much easier if you had a Quelling Blade? So whenever you're playing middle, if you're planning to play Ursa, and if you're planning to go to middle, get Quelling Blade. You're keep missing some last hit, but overall I think your last hitting is fine. But if you had only gotten Quelling Blade, you might have got 90% of the last hit. Right now I think you're hitting about for 80% of the time. But yeah, there was a difference of the Quelling Blade.
This'll come in handy.
So you're afraid of Pudge, but you still had to contest him. So Alchemist versus Ursa at early stage is that he can't do anything. There's no reason to play this passive. Alchemist can't do anything against Ursa. If he ever comes near you, you're gonna end up killing him. So I think you're a little afraid of his taking the damage from his acid spray, but this shouldn't be happening. You're letting him take last hit. Many more than it needs to be. Now, okay, so right now what Alchemist is doing is he's gonna push the lane, and he's also farming the jungle at the same time. So he doesn't care about. So this is how I think this guy's a good player. Alchemist understands that there's no way in holding a lane in middle since he's playing against Ursa, which is impossible to win the lane. So he decided to push. Now you're farming good, but also Alchemist is now farming jungle and lane at the same time. So Alchemist is gonna have much more farm than you. You're sitting at level 5. This guy's sitting at level 4, but let's look at the last hit. Alchemist has many more. He has 2 more. This is because he was jungling. And yeah, look at this. Look at this. If you had slow him. Only if you had slow him. Even here. Right now you had to slow him. Right now you had to slow, but you didn't. I don't understand why you didn't. That was a kill again. He might have died. And if I have to talk about your skill build, I would not have gotten 2 points in overpowered. Mastering or shock makes sense. That's what many players do. 55% slow makes a lot of difference. It's gonna let you to hit them. If they ever get near you, if your skill build was 4-1-1 at level 7, every time you cast Earth Shock with your face boots, they are dead. The build is really strong. So next time try 4-1-1 and tell me if you feel any difference. You should have stunned. You should have slowed right there. You should have slowed, but again you didn't. I think you are underestimating your powers also, or you just not realize what Ursa can do at early level versus Alchemist. Slow. Good job. You slowed. If mating can slow, see he's dead. Good. But yes, Crystal Maiden did good job in roaming, but I can see that you could have killed him solo at least 2 times. At least once. You might have killed Alchemist if you just slow him at the right time. And if this skill build was 2-1-1 or 3-1-1 instead of 1-2-2. Okay. Your item build is fine. Ah. If I were you, I think this is not even advanced. So, knowing that Ursa can dominate the lane versus Alchemist, the right thing to do at this moment, at this time right now, is do not push the lane at all. So now that if you see the lane, so I'm gonna stop right here. I think that is what you're about to do, but I'm just gonna say it. They even have a catapult. What does this means? The lane is gonna get pushed. So unless you make your intentional attempts to push the lane, you're gonna be holding this lane forever. And if this guy Alchemist ever shows up to the lane, you will kill him. If you maintain good, if you can maintain great lane equilibrium right here. You also have a PMS, so you can tank the lane a little bit. So if you can hold the lane right here, Alchemist cannot ever come to middle. The only place Alchemist can farm is in jungle. So by doing this, you're taking a good advantage. In less than 4 minutes, you're gonna get Blink Dagger if you do last hit. But if you do last hit, keep last hitting, you're gonna end up farming Blink Dagger, and I think Alchemist is gonna end up being really poor because he can't lane anymore. He has to bring one support, and he has to zone out. They have to zone out you. They have to zone out. That is the only way that Alchemist can farm middle. But right now, you're just pushing, so you're literally giving. So you're now calling Alchemist. I don't know why you pushed, but Alchemist is not gonna come back to the lane. This is exactly what he wanted. He's gonna now come back to the lane, and he's also gonna lost it and take a lot of experience. So this was wrong. You should not have pushed this. You should not have pushed. So Alchemist is now there's no way for you to stop him to full farm in this lane. He's now gonna get a lot of last hit from the wave in the lane. He's been farming jungle and he's also been farming the lane about at the same time, and you let him farm this much. Only if you had held a lane for as long as you can, as long as you wanted to, the game might have become much easier. Because farming in jungle sucks. Farming in jungle is really bad for Alchemist. You can't farm faster. You really can't. So now you have to overextend. So I don't think you appreciate Alchemist getting this much farm, so you want him to dive in, but you can't. So this is what's happening. This is now safe enough for Alchemist to just stay behind and get the creep aggro if he has to. Now Huskar is warming. So Alchemist is back to safe farming. He's gonna farm the lane and jungle at the same time again. So you're giving him a lot of space. So that was a really bad move. So learning to lane really well in middle this is really hard. It's really hard. It's even hard for me. I'm not a good mid player, but I just know things because I'm coaching people. But if you are the person who has to do it, it's really hard. So I get it. But if you can understand what's going on by analyzing your own replay or by just watching my video, if you can understand it and if you try to do better next time, it's going to you're gonna improve a lot better. It should take time. Players just don't get that better that fast. Okay, why didn't you slow him? Okay, good. He's gonna die now. One more. Ooh, okay. I would have hit him. I think I would have hit him. Pudge is not even level 6. I would have. Good job, yeah. So, good. It's gonna die too. Ooh, no, that's bad. That's bad now. You have to kill him too. Okay. Can you kill him? Nope. So that was a kind of hard decision, but if you were paying attention, Pudge actually did TP to middle, right? So thinking that Pudge TP to middle, there is now a delay. When someone else is now TPing again to the middle, there is a slight delay. So by using that, I think I might have just tried to escape. But again, that was a hard decision. Huskar might have TP'd or not. That was really hard. That was really hard to tell. So, but good job. You ended up killing Pudge and Alchemist. So that's very good. So you got Vladimir. Okay. Let's see if you can make some use out of this item. Most of the time I don't recommend getting Vladimir as middle also. It's much better to get Blink Dagger and farm and not farm and help the other lanes by roaming. So every time if you're playing any hero, let's say you're even playing Shadowfin or just anyone, let's say you're playing Shadowfin, and if you want to help other lanes, if you think that is the only way that you win this game, then you get Blink Dagger. Same goes for Ursa. Well, Shadowfin is a little different from Ursa because Ursa the Blink Dagger is the core item for Ursa, but that is the basic mean. When you ever get Blink Dagger in any hero, that just means you have intentions to help other lanes. And there is no reason to skip Blink Dagger. There is just no reason to not prioritize Blink Dagger in Ursa. Blink is just so important and so good as Ursa. If you get Blink Dagger, you're gonna kill anyone. You're gonna kill anyone in this game. Anyone, if you want to. So right now, by killing Alchemist like that, you're now making some value out of your Vladimir. But if this item makes sense to you, keep getting this item. But I recommend getting Blink Dagger from next time. It's about the same price, right? Blink is about 2.2k gold. This is also 2.3k gold, so it's about the same. But if you have to prioritize and you're Ursa, just get Blink Dagger. That would be my recommendation. Because Ursa has to play offensive. Ursa can never play defensive. If you're playing Ursa and you're playing defensive, there's something wrong with you. The best offense is the best defense for Ursa. So if you had Blink Dagger right now, if you had Blink Dagger, you could have just rush in and kill everyone. Kill Sniper, kill Huskar, kill DOTA2. You might kill everyone. Yeah. Okay. But I want to say you're doing really good job in terms of just playing. You did get the first tower, and you did kill Alchemist a few times. You ended up killing him, and now you're getting close to Blink Dagger. You're getting this gold from killing the heroes and also taking the tower. So this is future looks really bright. If you get Blink now, it's only it's before minute 15. At minute 12, you're getting Vladimir and Blink Dagger. That is fucking crazy. If you get this many items as Elsa at minute 12, the game's actually over. It's pretty safe to say that the game is over. That's how crazy this is. You have 81 lost hit. This is good. You use your ulti. That's good. I think you're gonna end up killing one. Okay, good. Kill. You did your best. Yeah. You did your best. That's fine. Okay, let's skip a little until you come back. Now you're back. You're TPing to mid. You're gonna finish the Blink Dagger. Ooh, okay, did you smoke? Oh, okay, you did. Good. Rushing to Russian pit. This is good. The fact that you guys smoked, that is actually impressive. Very good job. So you're gonna get the Wushan, you're also gonna get the Blink Dagger. You're gonna get it, right? You get the Aegis, and now Blink is coming from the Korea. So minute 15, you have Blink and Vladimir. Very good. This is impressive. I don't think there are that many 2K players who can farm this fast. You're doing really good. You're gonna blink in and you're gonna kill everyone, right? Blink in, Sniper is dead! Sniper is dead. Good job. You can blink in or not, you can blink in. If you keep follow, you're gonna blink in, you're gonna kill everyone. Blink, dead. I would agree with Huskar. I would agree with him. Ulsa is too strong now. If you get Aghanim Scepter next, there's no way. There's no way for them to kill you. Why do you get Aghanim Scepter? The only way that the enemy team can stop you is from Pudge. If Pudge does ult you, you're gonna get stunned for a really long time. And if you get Aghanim Scepter, that means nothing, right? That is why I recommend. I think I presume you would get Aghanim Scepter. That is the best item. There was no reason for you guys to get back, considering that you have Aegis and you're also Blink Dagger, you have Vladimir. There was no reason for you to guys get back. I think this was the right time to overextend a little. What it would have done is by overextending, you're also giving Sven really good time to push and farm. So I would have done that. I would have just overextended. But Dazzle was throwing his life for putting down a ward, I think. So good job killing him. Let's skip a little. Skipping. You're farming. You're pushing. The enemy team can't stop you. Do you even have Aegis? Good. This is a suicide. There was no reason for you to get back here. So if you were paying attention to the minimap, Sniper and this guy was top. I think you can visually see it. I'm pretty sure that you might have seen these two. So they were farming here. So I think yes, even if you didn't see them, you're also, you have Aegis, you have Blink, you have this many items, it's only Huskar, and you have a vision right here. So this, to me, this was the perfect time to overextend and to fight. You shouldn't be afraid of Huskar unless this guy has Heaven's Harbor or something like that, or Ghost Scepter. I don't know, but there was no need for you to get back. This was a wrong choice. This was a wrong choice. This guy was dead. 100%, and even Pudge, you might have killed Pudge if you did dodge his hook. So getting back didn't make sense. You're not all the way back and you're not using your Aegis. So this is a rare problem where most of the time when I'm coaching people, I often witness people overextending after they have Aegis, but you're playing the opposite. You're not using the value out of the Aegis. You're playing way too safe, and now Alchemist has the Red Youngs. Should kill somebody. Should kill somebody. Use face, butch. Alright, now time to fight. There's no. Good. Okay, so I have to go back. Right now, the only reason that your Blink Dagger is on cooldown is because due to the Burning Spear. This is doing the dot damage, and it's keep canceling your blink. So you should not have turned back. At the moment you turn back, this was a wrong move. What I would have done is, if you had only waited about 2 seconds now that this Burning Spear is warning off, what you could have done is just wait here. Just keep pretending that you were moving backward. And now when Blink goes back, you blink in, slow him, and this guy was dead. I guarantee this guy was dead 100%. If you had just walked back, wait for your blink on cooldown, and blink in, he was dead. But instead, you decided to just move into him. And now he can kill you easy. Because now you're not initiating. This is not an initiation. This is something that Alchemists can just deal with it. So this was really easy kill for him. I heard that. So the way you move in, the way how you decide when picking, you're not doing well in picking the right time to fight or get back. You're not doing well in deciding. And you don't have Aegis anymore, and now you're overstanding. So you might end up killing everyone, but if they had a TP, good job killing them. Again, good job. But if they had a TP, if they had a really good TP backup, I think that was a dangerous move. If the enemy team did well in rotation, and if Dazzle was carrying TP, this guy has no TP, but if this guy was a good player, they might have TP'd, because you were now fighting under the tier 2 tower. So although you killed them, I don't want to say you did a good job in killing them. That was way too dangerous. If you had Aegis, that made sense, but that was really dangerous. Let's say they did TP. Most likely, if you were facing good players, they might have TP'd. Then it's a great turn back. It's a really great turn around for the enemy team from killing Ursa. You were fat, you've been farming, you've been killing people, and by killing you, the enemy team were getting a lot of golden experience, and that might have been something. Hot bread. Yeah. So I think you're afraid of sniper. Well, okay, this item is good. This item is always good. Were you afraid of someone else? Were you afraid of like Hoskoi, sniper? So I don't know why you got this item, but yeah, I don't get it. We're going for Monkey King board now. Okay. First of all, I have to say I do not agree with this item. Yeah, it gives you some damage, it gives you some strength, it gives you ability to stop Huskar from attacking you, but this was not the main problem. If I were you, I'd just gotten an Aghanim Scepter. With the same amount of gold, I've gotten an Aghanim Scepter. Let's see if you can do something with this. I'm actually curious to find out if you can do something with Heaven's Heartbread. But there were just so many other choices, so many other better choices. Aghanim Scepter, if you wanted to play more aggressive, there's also Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade does make sense. Or you could have just rushed Basher, right? Every other alternatives make sense. But Heaven's Heartbread, not sure why. So you are now top alone, you're farming. Walking back. Okay. At least you're using the item, so that's good. Okay, good job. Sniper's gonna die too. Great job. Okay. Top. He's gonna die. Good. Good. Got a basher. Okay. Good. Time to rush on. I get some cheese. You should carry TP. There's no reason to not carry TP in your inventory. Right now you have to sell the PMS, and you should have carried 2 TP. So I think you were using scan to spot out Alchemist. That was a good attempt. Right now when you're stopping, okay, you found him, you found him, you found him, you found him! You found him! Very, very good. Don't let him juke you. Slow him, why not slow him? There were just so many chances to slow him. I have to go back. Okay, so you're now following him. Right here, why didn't you just press or shock? Then he was dead. Right now. Right now, why didn't you use or shock? So I just see you not using this, using your ability from the beginning so many times. So Ursa is a great right clicker, but you should be practicing more and initiating by using your spell, not by right clicking. So every time you're missing killing chances a lot, just because, not due to your position mistake, but because you were not using your spell. There was plenty of time to react, and just pressed whatever the hotkey that you have, which are shock. You could have also used Ursa. Yeah, I think you had like 1 to 1.5 seconds to initiate on him, but you missed him, and it's making him. Right now you could also use their shock, so there are so many chances, so many angles just to slow him down. You're making it so hard to kill. Now he's juking. He went out, so that also did not make sense to me. You missing the kill like that. That was an easy kill. Easy kill that should never happen. You're trying to find Alchemist, but yeah. This was a bad TP. So from here you're farming, and you decided to TP here, seeing that Alchemist was bottom. You decided to TP, but this was bad. This was bad. If you had only stayed top, you would have gotten this tower. You have gotten this tower from because Sven was behind you. If you had called Tidehunter, he could have just walked really fast, and he had a TP. So you basically should have communicated with your team, or you didn't even need to communicate with anyone. If you are a core player, you are the mid player in this game, and your allies, it's likely that your allies are paying attention to your position more than you're paying attention to their position. So if you had only pushed the top lane, I don't think the enemy team might have contributed in engaging in team fight when Ursa is this much fat, and Sven is also dangerous. Sven also, look at Sven is really farmed. So this was a wrong TP. By just TPing here, you didn't get anything. You're Ursa, you don't even have any items to push lane that efficient, that as fast as Radiant's Alchemist. So this guy, Alchemist, wanted you to TP bottom by pressuring the lane, every lane, using Manta and Radiance. I think Alchemist wanted you to play stupid and TP to bottom, and that's what happened. So now he used Manta, and this guy is pushing, and after seeing that Ursa is here, he has BOT, and they are now gonna TP there. So now they were pinging. So now they were. So this is exactly what happened. So after making you to TP bottom, so this guy is now actually pinging. So he was basically saying, okay, this guy is bottom, let's fight them. And yeah, he outplayed you, or you just got outplayed by yourself. There was no reason for you to TP to bottom. They're gonna lose now. They are just gonna lose a team fight. It's not possible to win. No. Sven was really fat, so he might have done something if he did crit, but you know, everything was set up perfectly, and that was an outplay. And you guys don't need to defend. This looks really dangerous. Okay, you decide to go in. Okay. I was gonna say it is wrong to initiate, but good job killing them. Good job. You're again TPing to bottom. So no, you can't kill him. You cannot kill him. So the moment you decided to TP here again, this was another crucial mistake. If you had only stayed here, I think you would have gotten. Well, they are getting the racks again, but were they getting racks? Okay, Sven is really strong. So now they're gonna get the racks. Let's see. Yeah, it's making your it's really hard to get the racks. Sven is really strong. Good. He's coming. Okay, so that's game. But there was, again, this was another mistake. If you had only stayed here, this was a game. If you just had stayed with your team, you guys were pushing middle, and I didn't understand why you pushed TP to bottom. That was confusing to me. So we're not gonna win. Good job. Let's go. (15-2). Score-wise, you played really good. You played really good in terms of score. By just looking at the score, you are a good player, and you are a good player. I've seen you getting these two items as first two cores, and you played really well in just roaming, and overall, you are a good player given your MMR. But there's definitely a room for you to improve, and from the fact that you sent me a replay where you actually crushed the enemy, there weren't that many things to talk about again. But yeah, that was all I can say. You still made a lot of crucial mistakes that might have changed the game. But Good job. I think you are a good core player in your bracket. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That's it.